The I-Team investigates what's really in the bottled water millions of Americans drink.
Now an I-Team investigation. Even with rising prices at the grocery store, Americans aren't cutting back on a popular product.
Yeah, they're still buying bottled water, even though it costs more than 1,000 times the price of what comes out of the tap. But what exactly are we getting for our money? Roberta Vasquez here with some new information. Roberta.
Well, the industry is getting $11.7 billion of our money, so business is good. And while nationwide monitoring still finds levels of contamination in some public water supplies around the country, a new report says fancy bottled water may not be any safer.
For some crazy reason, I do still buy the bottled water, yes.
It's kind of nice to think that what I'm drinking is coming from some sparkling stream in the Swiss Alps.
Because they sell it and they charge you for it, so it's probably cleaner.
But is it? At least 25% of bottled water comes from the same places tap water does, from municipal supplies, and doesn't necessarily get any extra filtration before it goes in the bottle. And bottled water doesn't have to meet the same federal standards as tap water.
Industry is spending millions on these advertising campaigns to get people to think that bottled water is superior to tap water.
The nonprofit Environmental Working Group tested 10 popular bottled waters that come from a variety of water sources and found contaminants ranging from bacteria to wastewater pollutants. The group says 2 brands, Sam's Choice and Acadia, contain toxic byproducts of chlorination at levels more than 3 times higher than the industry's own voluntary standards.
No one wants to buy bottled water that has the cancer-causing contaminants found in the tap water that it's made from.
Acadia water is a brand of the giant supermarket chain. And while it may conjure up images of pristine lakes in Maine's Acadia National Park, the fine print reveals it's from the very urban metropolitan Washington suburban sanitary district. The Sam's Choice water with contaminants comes from the Las Vegas municipal supply. And the Environmental Working Group is moving to sue Walmart, which sells Sam's Choice in California, where a strict state health law requires any bottled water that exceeds the safety limit for contaminants to carry this label. Warning, this product contains a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer. Both Giant and Walmart say they stand behind the quality of their bottled water, that is regularly tested for compliance, and it meets government standards. And finally, if you're still weighing the costs of bottled water versus tap water, consider this. It takes 20 million barrels of oil a year to produce all those plastic bottles, and the vast majority don't get recycled. Americans dispose of 2 million plastic bottles every 5 minutes. If you want to figure out how clean your water is, our website has lots of links to information on the quality of your tap water and many bottled waters. Just go to www.wjla.com to the I-Team, and you'll see a full copy of the Environmental Working Group's report and statements from the bottled water industry. And there's also the option always of putting a water filter on your water and saving a lot of money that way.
We could start our own company, call it Potomac Water.
Well, that's where our water comes from.
Thank you. Thanks, Roberta.
$1 billion idea.